everybody, I'm Kimmy Rose, and gosh, I can't believe we're already into the weekend. Actually, not the weekend quite. It is Thursday, and gosh, 21st of June, 2018. Can you believe it? I'm still writing. When I write dates, I'm still writing 2017. I'm still stuck in that mode, but I thought I would just share I picked a tarot card. I'm going to be teaching a tarot card class, and that will be June the 28th. So I can't believe it's coming up. It's a week from tomorrow. It's in the evening, and the tarot class it does a little bit more than just teach the basics, which you can learn also of being a tarot card reader. It teaches about the path to enlightenment. And the path to enlightenment, what is that? Oh, being enlightened, it doesn't have to be like this really big guru thing that, only certain people can do. It's about everybody. It's about happiness. We all came here to learn different things. We all came here for a purpose, and it's our purpose. It doesn't mean that some of us we're not meant to make YouTube videos. We're not meant to go out and do these gigantic things. Some of us, your purpose is so important. You can be a chimney sweeper. You could be a person that is just that is a janitor. It's a wonderful job because you're there to meet other people. And one of the things I always tell people is, in order to be spiritual, you don't have to go to Sedona and have this crazy experience or this amazing spiritual experience. You can sit in McDonald's and have a Big Mac because you already are spiritual. We are all spiritual beings. And we have this physical body. And so the hardest part is being a spiritual being and honoring this physical body, especially when you get older. I know for me, being 50 now, I've had like a lot of things that have caught up on me because I would push and push myself and didn't take care of myself. So I'm gonna just tell you, if you're younger, you're in your 30s, especially if you're in your 40s, because the 40s is the time where you're building things up, and if you're going to have some health issues, it's going to happen in your 40s. So anyways, just getting back to the tarot, I picked a card, and the card I picked is the Magician card. It's interesting because I thought, well, geez, why don't I do this? And I can give you a little bit of idea how I teach the tarot. So I get really excited about this because the Magician is one of the arcana cards. The Magician card is the first stage that our soul goes to. There are two cards, by the way, that happen before we come into this earth plane. We have the Magician and the High Priestess. And the Fool card is our soul. Our soul that takes the journey through all the major arcana cards and uses all the different elements. The elements of swords, which are communication and thought, and they represent air. The rods or the staffs, which is energy. It's like using energy. We need energy to move things forward. And then we have the element of water, which represents emotion and feeling, and that would be the cups. And then pentacles or coins, which is the element of earth, and that's the things we do. We need to do things on this earth plane. It's the physical things, the physical elements. So we need all those elements to help us travel through these stages. And what's really neat that I love to teach when I teach about this is that as we go through these stages, we can actually find ourselves. We could take this. I like to take the Fool card. I say, okay, the Fool card is journeying through these stages. Now try to see where you might be. Where are you on your journey? And so we start at the Magician stage. The Magician stage, if I was to draw this card for you, it's all about the planning stage. So the Fool card is before he or she will come to the earth plane, sits at the table, and makes the plan. I'm going to go to Earth. I'm going to meet this person. I'm going to meet that person. I want to learn picking what your lessons might be. Maybe you want to learn about forgiveness. Maybe you're choosing a life where you want to be of service, or being a mother, or whatever it is. So you're going to pick, at this stage, you're going to pick your family, your children. And the thing is the lesson of forgiveness that maybe you want to learn. Maybe the first part of forgiveness is that you were married and that person hurt you. So that person you made an agreement with, even though they hurt you, it was to forgive. And if you can't remember what those reasons were, because what you do is you travel down, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but the Fool travels down, and the High Priestess is the memory. It's the connection to remembering what your agreements were, your soul agreements are. Then you go into the Empress card, which is the mother's womb, and the Emperor. And I love teaching the class. But so if you cannot forgive that person, what will happen is, and this is what the Magician stage says, it says, okay, wait a minute. You're in a stage of your life where some pretty heavy things are coming up. These are things where you're experiencing things that you agreed to come here and experience. Are you understanding that exactly what you chose is on purpose, and it's happening to get you to where you want to be? So I'm going to read this card. I am dynamic, changing creation. I play freely with my thoughts, feelings, inspiration, and sensations. I am creative, focused attention, committed to acting on my ideas and inspirations. I am open to life's powerful energy. I allow it to flow freely through me. I am versatile and flexible. I work with the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual materials. So there you go. You're working with all the materials that you chose to come here with. These materials I work with are available to me in whatever place I happen to be. I allow others to see my creative experience. I communicate my changing thoughts, feelings, ideas, and perceptions. I know that everything and everyone, every experience I go through has a purpose. So, depending where this card shows up in the layout, I would say if I drew this card for you, I'd say, well, what is it that you keep repeating in your life? And let's say it is forgiveness and you have not learned to forgive. I would say to you, forgive. And then maybe, well, I won't say maybe. If you can learn to forgive, then you won't be holding on to that energy. And then you're going to keep drawing situations that are going to keep saying, you got to forgive, forgive. And if you wonder, why do these situations keep perpetuating, keep repeating? Chances are you chose it. No, I don't even want to say chances are. You did choose it. And you're going through it for a reason. So instead of getting upset at life, getting frustrated, what you can do is you can really take a deeper look at life and look at everybody in your life as a mirror and say, thank you. I chose to meet you. I chose to have this experience in my life with you. I bless this situation, even though it didn't serve my highest good. I let it go. And I only wish the highest good for myself and others. And that's where we really need to learn to know that we all chose to come here for a reason. And so there isn't one situation or not even one person in our life that isn't there to teach us something. We are all mirrors to each other. Have a great week. I'm gonna be teaching the class on June 28th. And you can actually go to litetheway.com or send a text to 419-344-5483. And if there's anything else that you would like to learn, I have taught classes in Akashic Records. I've written a book called Wake Up Your Intuition. I love doing classes on relationships and telling people who they're compatible with. So if there's anything you would like to see me share, just put a comment down there at the bottom. Let me know, and please share this and subscribe. That's what will keep me going and keep all the other readers and other healers moving along on this journey we call life. We chose it together. Peace. Have a wonderful, wonderful upcoming weekend.